Custom-made Roman blinds will give you the perfect window covering solution that fits your style and even your oddly shaped windows. Our Roman blinds are made to an incredibly high specification compared to other Roman blinds within the market. Our standard of quality is second to none, so don't be fooled by cheaper prices. Let me explain the difference. Firstly, the fabric we use for each Roman blind is hand cut, so it is always square to the weave. This ensures that any design or pattern can be used and will always be perfectly balanced. The measurement of each individual blind is carefully calculated so the rod pocket is in the perfect position. These are individually hand-tacked and spaced evenly across the blind. We keep the spaces of each one to a minimum so we can ensure that the blind hangs well and that the fabric does not dip between each tack. We also add a metal weight into the hem of our blind. This ensures that the blind hangs beautifully and is stacked neatly and cleanly. Another benefit of the way that we make our Roman blinds is that we do not sew the rod pocket into the side hem. Sewing the rod pocket into the side hem can cause puckering. Although this takes a little longer during the manufacturing process, this allows a smoother stack and a sharper fold. We also use concealed stitching, which adds to the smooth finish of the blind. And once your blind is complete, we then hang it to inspect it to ensure there are no trapped threads which can be unsightly. And we also make sure that your blind is in fully working order. Only when we have thoroughly inspected it do we then dispatch it direct to you. Roman blinds are a must for larger or oddly shaped windows. If you have a window and we need to use more than one length of fabric, we will always use a central full panel down the centre of each blind. We then add the same amount of fabric to each side of this amount. This will make sure that your blind looks perfect and the design is beautifully balanced. Also, you may have a particularly large window and you may need more than one Roman blind. If this is the case, we can guarantee to match each blind exactly to the next one to it. We use what we call wallpaper matching, so no matter what your chosen fabric design, the pattern will completely match from blind to blind. If you have two windows within the same room, again, we can guarantee that each blind, the design will always start in the same place to ensure that they look their very best. This is even possible if your designs are a different drop. Quite often we have clients who may order one blind and then request another later. We can still ensure to match your second blind to your first. Just simply send us a picture of your first blind and we will make sure that your second blind matches exactly to it. All of our blinds are made in the Speedy lock system. This enables easy assembly at home. When you receive your blind, all your brackets are included. This ensures that you can install your blind at home in the quickest and easiest way possible. We ensure that any adjustments you need to make are easy. Instead of using knots at the end of each cord, we use a spring-loaded toddle. This means that adjustments are easy and that there are no untidy knots that can look unsightly. So what are you waiting for? Order your bespoke made-to-measure blind today.